Welcome back to Locally Louisiana. We are here for a great show. And look, it is the holiday season. And being that it's the holiday season, normally people are stressed during this time. That's just the reality of it all. But if you don't want it to show on your face, we could possibly have somebody that can help you with that. And we have Shelly with the Williamson Cosmetic Center. Shelly, how are you?
Doing great. How are you guys?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So what do you have going on down at the Williamson Cosmetic Center during this time?
Oh my gosh, we're so busy right now. Clients are calling, ready to get in, get all the things kind of geared up to look their best as they're kind of entering the holiday season and Mardi Gras as well. We've got open houses for our holiday season we've got 5 locations, so it's been pretty busy.
Wow, that sounds good. People are trying to get all dolled up and look their best for the holidays, huh? That's cool.
Absolutely.
All right, so what exactly is your role at the Cosmetic Center?
Well, I've been here for over 22 years. I first joined, we had 1 location here in Baton Rouge. I'm a physician assistant. So I handle, part of the injectables. Everyone's heard of Botox and Juvederm and Restylane. So I'm a PA injector, but I also am the center director and kind of work with the business as a whole. We've grown to 5 locations, and I work with our leadership team on strategy and, opportunities and new markets.
Okay, wow, that's awesome. Well, let me just say this. You don't look like you can work anywhere for 22 years. 22 years, that is a long time. And you don't look like you've been there for 22 years. Wow, you must have a great
Yeah.
job because you don't show stress.
I don't. Plastic surgery helps.
All right, so I mentioned not letting the stress of the holidays show on your face. What procedure would you recommend for someone that may be showing signs of stress?
Yeah, gosh, it's really simple. Typically, your 20s, they start to feel their skin looks a little bit dull. So easily something called a diamond glow, which is a microdermabrasion based procedure that actually infuses a hydrating solution, 0 downtime, so easy to do, not terribly expensive. And then as you kind of get a little bit older, it's typically the fine lines and wrinkles around our upper face, kind of between the frown lines, the crow's feet. And Botox Cosmetic is the winner. It's easy to do, takes a few days for it to start to kick in, and looks fabulous.
Okay, what type of services do you all offer?
Well, we offer a lot, and that, as an injector, obviously it's all that I do in my clinical daily practice, but I do spend a lot of time with my clients trying to put together an entire plan for them. Doesn't mean we have to do everything that one day, but incorporating, we have plastic surgeons, facial plastic surgeons, breast and body, everything from laser hair removal, cool sculpting, cool tone, laser tattoo removal. We've got kind of everything head to toe wrapped up in 1 location.
Okay, I see why you all stay so busy because you cover the whole body, like you say, head to toe. That is amazing. And you all have 5 locations, so each location is pretty busy, you would say?
It is. It is. So we span between Gonzales, Denham Springs, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, all the way to Lake Charles.
Okay, okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Look, I am a stand-up comedian and I see jokes all day long, just in my head. I can see somebody and I say, okay, I might joke, may have a joke develop in my head. I don't necessarily say it out loud all the time. Okay, but in your profession, what do you do? Do you in your head or make a mental note and say, they could use my services or I know the procedure that would work great for them? Do you ever go through that?
It's a great question because I actually get it a lot, especially from my friends. When I might have started Botox earlier than them and we're sitting at dinner and they say, you just must be looking at me thinking I need this. And honestly, I don't. Working in this practice and in this type of aesthetic medicine, there's something important about being in the consult room, and I take that serious. And I really don't think about it unless I'm kind of at work. Every now and then, sometimes someone, might mention it just off the cuff if maybe they were born with a little bit of a larger nose and they said, well, what do you think? And I might say, oh, sure, something with a rhinoplasty. But typically I try to keep it to the room.
Okay, okay. Wow. Well, aren't you nice? All right. Because I was going to ask, well, what could I use? But you know what? You're so nice. I think I do feel comfortable asking you that question. Is it for men and women? What would be great for me?
Well, so hair transplants is also something that we do,
So you
but not for
notice.
you. You're too good looking without it. So I'd leave that as is. But no, seriously speaking, with the men in our
Okay.
practice, it's really interesting to see it grow over the last 20
Okay.
something years. It was so taboo when I first started, and now it's really normal. I'll walk into our waiting room and it's full of men. It's really interesting.
Okay.
So we do hormone replacement therapy,
Great.
hair transplants for the guys. Typically, Botox is a great option for them that has no downtime, works fast, and looks great.
Okay. All right. Great. Listen, where can people go to find out more information about your services?
Yeah, our website,
Okay.
williamsoncosmeticcenter.com, has everything on there. We also can book online through that website. And then obviously on social media, both Facebook, Instagram, Williamson Cosmetic Center.
All right. Well, all the information was right there in the lower thirds. Thank you so much for joining us, Shelley. I may have to pay you all a visit.